What is poppin' goons? Welcome back to another video. My name is Bloodhound. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and also hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button. I can't even speak right now. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with my latest videos. And yeah, just do that. Don't use that intro. Oh, that is gonna look so funny, man. Today's video is going to be a little bit of just a story time video. So if you want, go grab some popcorn, go grab some food, gather around the campfire because we're just going to be chilling for this video. Go grab the popcorn. Like I said, do what you got to do. But this story is going to be about how I got into platform fighters and how one of the best IKE mains at the time, one of the most well-known IKE players in the whole world at the time, he gave me something and I still have it till this day. Also, before we get the story started, make sure you watch through to the whole video to find the secret phrase to comment it down below. And this week I'm also going to include a secret Easter egg like person or something pop up at some point in the video, and you guys got to pay close attention throughout the video to see what the Easter egg is. So getting straight into the story, let me set it up a little bit so you guys can visualize this with me. The setting is CEO 2016. I'm only going to CEO 2016 in the first place because my homie Eris that I knew from college invited me to go watch some Mortal Kombat matches there. Side note, Eris is also known as Blackie from the Juicy Game Night organization. So I drive and I go to CEO 2016. I meet up with my homie and I meet up with some other friends and I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying watching all the games in general. And CEO 2016 is quite the tournament to expose someone to the tournament scene too. So you can say I was exposed to a lot of games there. I got red pilled into the competitive scene real quick with CEO 2016. But one game in particular that caught my attention and I was watching a lot of games of, I'm not gonna lie, was Super Smash Bros. Melee and Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, also known as Smash 4. I was watching a lot of that throughout the tournament. And CEO 2016 was the infamous tourney where someone from our region, Central Florida, a Palu main named Prince Ramen, beat Zero during Zero's reign of Smash 4. When there was just a very small list of players that beat Zero, Prince Ramen became the 9th person ever to beat Zero in a Smash 4 tourney. So seeing that as a spectator for the first time, you would imagine is like extremely hyped to watch. So after watching a set like that, I'm just so amped and I just want to go home and just get into it, just start practicing, do everything I need to do to start getting into the game. And before we get into this next part of the story, when I was younger, I used to play Smash a lot in middle school. And without a doubt, every single time I would always pick IKE. Just the homie IKE was who I played all the time. And it was Smash Brawl, I think, in the Boys and Girls Club. They had a Wii there, I think, and we just used to play Brawl on the Wii. But it was always IKE every single time. So I asked a couple friends at CEO who the best IKE main was, and I was just like, yo, who's the best IKE main? I don't really know anything about this game. Who's the best IKE main? And every single one of them without hesitation was like Rio. Without a doubt, Rio. That's not even a question. Rio. So I'm like, is Rio here? And they're like, yeah, Rio's here. He's competing in the tournament today. So I was like, oh shoot. It would be dope if I can see some of Rio's games, watch his IKE, you know, kind of learn from it. Sadly though, it was towards the end of the day and I still have yet to see Rio's IKE in action. I even think Rio got knocked out a little bit earlier than expected, but regardless, I still have yet to see his IKE at this point. But there's still hope. That's why I'm telling you this story right now, okay? Because back then, people used to bring their setups to big events and find any available outlet in the venue or in the hotel that we were in and just set up there for friendlies. Now knowing that, after the bracket ended, everyone who had played most likely started wandering the hotel halls trying to find an open setup to hop in on. And it just so happened that a friend of mine had brought one of his setups and he was set up in one of the hallways somewhere. So I was gonna see if I can hop in on his setup in the hallway over there. But when I get to his setup, I actually couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like I couldn't. So when I get there, I see my homie sitting at the setup and I see Rio sitting at the setup right next to him, playing against him. So you know, I fast walked my ass over there real quick. So as I'm watching my homie get destroyed by this IKE Lord, not even playing IKE, playing Roy, I'm like, yo, let me hop in next. So you already know I'm hopping in next. I'm getting in. So the match ends and it's my turn to play. But quick side note that's very important to this story. It's probably the most important part. I didn't own a GameCube controller back then. I never even thought about getting into Smash before that tournament. So I had nothing to play him with. All I had was a 3DS, and you know how the 3DS you can use as a controller to connect to the Wii U back then. So yeah, I played against Rio, one of the best Ike mains in the world, on a 3DS. Just keep that in mind. So like any other insane person would do, I sit down in the chair, I connect my 3DS, and I set up for the match. So after getting ripped a new one by literally the best Ike in the world at the time, he left me with something that I will always remember till this day. Ready? Here comes the anime moment. Hold on to the popcorn tight, okay? I had asked him for some advice on how to get better with Ike, and the first thing he said was, okay, so first of all, you gotta get yourself a GameCube controller. And then I tell him, yeah, I mean, I didn't really come to this event expecting to play Smash. Like I just came to watch some Mortal Kombat, and then I accidentally just started falling in love with Smash. So like I didn't really have a GameCube controller prior to this, and it was super last minute for me anyways going to this event. So I was just like telling him that, and he was like, yeah, I understand, you know, I get you. Like then out of nowhere he just started to walk away, and I was thinking to myself, like, I couldn't have been that bad. Like, was I that bad? But then I see him reach into his bag and grab another GameCube controller. I kid you not. He walks back over to me and he says, take this. This is my lucky controller. And then my heart instantly starts going crazy. Like me and my friend are standing there like, is this really happening right now? Like, what is happening? But before he fully gives me the controller, he says, I'm not just giving you this so you can play for a little bit and then quit a couple weeks later. I'm giving you a sword right now. This is your tool to get better at the game. He told me, I want to see you beat people you're not supposed to beat. He told me, I want to see you go into every single tournament. He also said, I want to see you game 5, grand finals, last hit, last stock, playing your damn heart out to win the biggest event of all time. And the crowd cheers, Bloodhound, Bloodhound, Bloodhound. Okay, that last part wasn't true, but the rest of it he said, and then he actually gave me the controller, and I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I said thank you like a million times after he did that for me. Like I was just so grateful for him to even do that for me. Like he didn't know me, he didn't have to do that for me. Like, but yeah, I told him I would start taking Smash seriously at that moment, and just how thankful I was to him for even giving me the opportunity to have a controller. Because back then it was really hard to find GameCube controllers because they hadn't remade any of these new Smash Ultimate ones. It was just a very scarce amount of GameCube controllers out there. So, and that's basically it. I know it sounds scripted straight out of an anime, but I literally have witnesses. Like there was friends there. Like I still have the controller. Hold on, I'm gonna get the controller real quick. I'll be right back. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, I still have it. It's right here, bro. It's an OG purple GameCube controller, one of the OG ones with the short cord. Hold on. Let me tell you the rage I've had with this though. You see this cord? This cord is like literally the length of my wingspan. This is very hard to use in tournaments, especially if you play doubles. Bro, this cord is so short. Yo, this controller it works. It still feels good. The left stick and the grip at this point, it's so old. Like I don't know if you can see the tear that it has right there on the left grip pad. I mean, on the left stick, like that tear. I'm pretty sure I did that because I got it pretty crispy. I'm not gonna lie. But Rio, I'm sorry. I put years of Ike play into this. Like, bro, I played Ike for 4 straight years on this GameCube controller. Not even gonna lie. And hold on, this controller got extra mileage because I learned Rivals of Ether on GameCube controller. So literally, I don't even know if my channel would be here without this GameCube controller. Like I did so much on this controller, even busting it out and holding it right now. I just have all this nostalgia and memories flooding back into me right now. Oh man, this is like such a crazy moment. This shit's dirty though right now. I gotta clean this shit. But again, I'm so thankful for him for doing such a cool thing. Like that's really solidified my entrance into the competitive community, into the platform fighter community. Like after that moment, I was like, I can't just not do this now. Like I have to do this. Like I have to. It's an anime, I have to. After that, honestly, it took me like a month or two to really get into the competitive scene because, you know, I had to find where they would happen in my area. And I had 2 really close homies that sat me down and they taught me all the fundamentals and all the basics of really like how to play Smash and how to, you know, get better with Ike. And like, So many memories are just coming back during this story time, and this controller is just the spawn of all of it. And I just gotta say thank you to Rio. You know, I don't know if he's ever gonna watch this video, but my channel wouldn't be where it is right now without you doing that little thing back then for me at CEO 2016. Like, it was such a small thing, and I don't know if you realize how big of an impact it had in my life in general. You know what I mean? Like, that was just so cool. After I learned all the fundamentals and how to play Smash, I actually started going to tournaments in my area, like probably 2 to 3 times a week, maybe even 4 tournaments a week I was going to. I wasn't the best player to ever hop on the sticks. I did make a little name for myself in my community. I didn't get any crazy wins or anything like that, but I was a pretty solid IKE main for, I guess, like 4 or 5 years in my community. And all that to say, this is how I got into all this. This is how I got into Smash originally. This is how I got into other platform fighters. This is how I got to this point right here, right now. You know, I had a little bit extra something to do with it to this point right here, right now. But I kind of wouldn't be here if I didn't get this controller to, you know, open up the gates to allow me to get to this point right here, right now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But guys, if you thought this story also was straight out of an anime, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to join the Goon Squad today, and make sure you hit the bell icon to stay updated with my latest videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the little story time today, Goons. It was a little bit of a different video. It was much more laid back and much more casual. So I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll see you when I see you, and peace out.